This is about to be day 2. So beautiful out here. It was 8:17 p.m. I was reading my Bible, finishing the book of Matthew. I just finished. I've been reading my whole entire Bible. I was just reading it again. But it's a moving story. And it was so funny. And when I looked at the time, it said 8:17. I just thought that it was honestly so funny when I seen that. Confirmation that I've been not only moving out of that place, but this place I'm coming in with my dad still is about to be the 3rd month in the community. If I'm still there by September 7th. So beautiful. That's beautiful though. I think I walked past this area before. Have I walked past this area? Oh, I have. Many times before. But, yeah, like, I've been getting constant confirmation about it, signs and the feeling of my heart and spirit. I'm just like, okay, cool. You know? But what I'm moving and to see these constant looks, the constant things. Like, the last time I seen a moving truck was probably like a week or so ago. And to see all of a sudden now another one, it was just so funny. I just knew it. And then the fact that the truck, I just feel like it's for a reason, right? Not only that, but the truck being green. I've been getting led to do a 7-day. And I haven't been falling into temptation and not doing so. And I was on YouTube. I came across this wife that I watched. She made a video, and her first video on the YouTube was saying 7 days. It said something about that. And it's a big, beautiful house. You see that? Big, beautiful. But I've never been over here, walked over here. It said anything else, like something earlier in the time to say anything else. So I was like, yo, that's crazy. She said, you need to do this, right? Quickly. I've been constantly getting led and told to do my 7 days. I've not been doing so like that, right? And failing, falling into temptation today. Fell into temptation. No, I didn't fall. I rebuke that in my name of Jesus. I didn't fall into temptation, but that was trying to tempt me. And you're like, this is 7/27. That means, like, you know, your last day is on the 27th, and that's your 7 day. And that's what God was trying to show me. And that He already knows you're not going to complete these couple of days of fasting, so you might as well just. He already knows you're not going to complete these days of fasting. So that's why, you know, your last day is actually on the 27th instead of, you know, my last day being on the 25th, right? I just was like, standing there like, nah, I'm good. Like, I don't want to fall short of temptation. And I already knew, and I already felt getting tempted so heavy in the shower. I was hungry at that moment. I was getting tempted to go ahead and eat. I almost did for a split moment to do so. I didn't actually go do it, but I thought about it for a moment. But I'm like, nah. Because if I keep giving into temptation, that temptation in that flesh grows stronger and stronger. And guess what? Grows weaker in my spirit. Yeah, I'm just like, if I'm allowing my flesh to grow stronger than my spirit, then guess what's going to happen? I'm going to sit here. I'm going to sit here and end up finding myself I'm going to sit here and end up finding myself, like I said, always falling into temptation. Like I said, falling into temptation leads to disobedience. Constant falling into temptation leads to more disobedience. Constant disobedience leads to it gets stronger and stronger, and then you're constantly being disobedient. Each time you fall into temptation, the temptation will always go stronger the second you keep falling into it. And the desire to be disobedient to the point that you will probably no longer at a certain point feel guilty and feel wrong for doing it. You enjoy doing it and have the attitude, well, God gonna forgive me. Because guess what? My attitude started to become like that at a certain point. It was very selfish. Yeah, I'm just walking. Hey, I'm walking. I just finished doing my study outside. I'm not just doing this for the 7 days. I'm gonna start out. Maybe I'm not gonna stay outside for that long. When I'm on my off day, when I'm not long fast. It was trying to restrain me from getting an opportunity to work. And guess what? Guess who has working freaking legs? Guess who got some good working strong legs that the Lord has blessed her with? Me. And guess who health is improving? Me. So I'm thankful that I learned how to walk and with working out. Guess what? I'm not afraid to work out, and it led me down to not only not being afraid to working out, but honestly, I feel like in the midst of me getting stronger with a relationship, I have so much confidence. I never felt comfortable holding my phone out recording and people walking around looking at me or anything, because I always don't like people looking at me. But now I'm at a point like, girl, I don't even care. Like, stare at me. Who in this world don't record? You know, at this point, there's so much people out here that's recording everything. We all got phones, we record something. So I'm gonna check out that plaza area over there before it gets too late, because like I said, I'm trying to respect her home, but at the same time, as much as she would turn around and tell me like, oh, like she texted me to say that it's okay to come in at 10 o'clock, but then next minute she just have her thumb up and say, oh, it's okay, but then she then is texting my father, telling my dad that she supposedly got so-called an issue with something I'm doing. And there's a freaking ladybug right there. I seen some bug right there, but I didn't know what it was because it's dark. There's a ladybug. Next minute, she's acting like there's no problem. Then next minute, she's texting me having a so-called issue with me, acting like I did something that was disrespectful. Someone offending you is one thing, but like disrespect is different, because disrespect someone is intentional. Offending someone is unintentional. So I unintentionally offended you. That's one thing, right? That's the proper way to say it. But it's not the proper way to say it as if I did something disrespectful. You disrespect someone's really intentionally disrespecting them and degrading them in some way, especially offending somebody is like I said, it's unintentional. You're not trying to be disrespectful, you're not trying to be rude, none of that. But you hurt or offended them or hurt their feelings. I can understand if your feelings were hurt, but don't lie to me and text me and say, okay, you're cool, or you don't have a problem if I do X, Y, and Z, but then behind closed doors you're doing this back and forth with my dad, talking about me with him, and acting like I'm so-called this disrespectful person. I've been nothing but nice to this woman, and God correct me if I'm wrong. I was trying to clean up, I was trying to do this and this for her because I thought she was depressed. I'm gonna cut that out. But I thought like she was going through some things, the place wasn't that cleaned up. So I was just like, I wanted to help. And even if it was cleaned up, I still like to help. I look at like, you allowed me in your home. You put a roof on my head. Well, God did, right? But she didn't have to take me in, you know what I mean? She could have denied it, even if like God used her in that type of way, right? And touched her heart and all that. But she could easily like denied it and stuff like that. And guess what? God would still found me a way to have someone to stay. But I'm just saying, like, the fact you didn't deny me of that, you bought food in the house, even though I was always buying my own food. You still bought me food, and you were still like basically kind enough to do that. So you know what I mean? So I wanted to give back as much as I didn't know if I was gonna be able to work a job or when I was gonna work. But in the meantime, when me not having a job, I was like, all right, I'll clean up, I'll do this and that. I just want to give back and be nice. She kept denying me. But then with my dad, and all of a sudden my apologies long story short, he started conversating with me recently and spoke to me, and he acted like, oh, I need to be courteous, do this and that. But then when he cool with me, when he was first cool with me and all that, he was talking mess about both of them, her daughter and her, acting like trying to have me to have a problem with them, and that they was basically like talking about they was talking about me behind my back, gossiping about me, saying all different type of mess, and I believe it's probably is true. I was let that 7-day fast. He talked about not being on social media. I was already drawn. Spiritually was told not to do that. Was falling short not doing it. And to hear that lady confirm, I'm like, okay, God has used her. I have to receive that. When I tell you after hearing that message, she said no being on social media, no X, Y, and Z, no listening to secondary music, no none of that. And instead, what I do, try to be disobedient, play video games on my phone. And I felt that feeling like, no, get off. This video is almost 20 minutes long. I'm not trying to get too long, but I'm just giving an update about what's going on in my life right now. But like I said, it's little stuff, like little petty stuff. Like I said, little complaining about little things here and there. I'm not really bothered at all. I've noticed a lot of petty stuff that be done in the house, and sometimes I get upset, and I'll say, like recently I was upset, and I was talking to God about how I don't like the pettiness people do. Like, it's bothering me. Like, why do people gotta be so petty? Like, I'm just trying to do X, Y, and Z. Like leave me alone. Like, I'm not bothering y'all. I'm being lied to. My daughter telling me to ask her or her mom if I need anything. Smile, and she's in my face, but then low-key behind closed doors, she texting, talking about me, messing about me. I was confused of where it was coming from, because I'm like, y'all was just cool with me. But then I noticed at a certain point, as I kept separating myself, and I kept spending my alone time with God, and she would try to force her lifestyle onto me, like eating junk food, eating takeout all the time. And I give into this temptation, but then when I stray away from it, hear this lady go, I tell her God, like, all of a sudden, guess what this woman did? She was trying to force me into me to like eat what they eat. Recently, like, it's a petty, something that petty happened. Like, she all of a sudden has texted my dad, found out he telling me so I can have a problem with him, right? Again, second, he thinks he's cool with me, and I'm cool with him or whatever. Starts showing true loyalty, which is not with anyone. It don't lie with anyone. He starts talking mess about them, because he don't like them. And that's not my place to say, but I'm just telling you what it is. He then went and said how all of a sudden she had a problem with me standing outside the car while we would go to ShopRite. She took me to ShopRite so I can get me food for myself, because I had food stamps. She didn't mind me eating from the food she was buying, but she wanted me to get my own food that I wanted, because she didn't know what I liked or didn't like. She didn't like what I wanted. She didn't know what my diet was. So she said if I want, to have my food stamps, get whatever I want. First time going, I went and helped. Stayed throughout the store, seeing them get whatever they want to get. Stood in the store, we was in the store for more than a couple hours. Went, helped bag up stuff. Went, pushed the cart to the store, to the car. And to the point where I was like, okay, I'm going to ShopRite. I'm only getting a little small amount of food. That's going to take me the most 30 minutes to grab everything I need. Meanwhile, y'all taking almost 2 hours or over an hour or so. And y'all getting the same repeated food, same soda, same chips, same junk food. No disrespect, but that's what y'all getting, the same sandwich food, y'all get the same things. Y'all take that long to get what y'all want. So it's just like, okay, well, I want to go sit down while I wait for y'all. She never not once had a problem with it. I would even let her know beforehand that I was just going to go sit down. She's like, oh, okay. I said, I'm going to check out my stuff. Text her that. She's like, oh, okay. Well, I'll tell her that. That's no issue. Go sit down. Bought my stuff. Just go sit down. It happens like 3 more times of me going food shopping with her. I'll get my food, tell her, let her know. She'll be like, oh, okay. One time she gave me the keys. She said she don't want me standing outside in the heat. Had a door, went all the way outside while they was almost at checkout, because I was standing there they was taking over an hour in this thing. My daughter passed me the keys, and we get in the car. I get in the car. So she said she didn't want me standing out in the heat. And I sit in the car. All of a sudden, boom. I sit in the car. They finally come out after 30 some minutes.